Hello mga kaMathmates! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Kung bago ka pa lang sa channel ko, huwag mo kalimutan mag-subscribe at i-hit mo na yung post notification bell para updated ka every time na magpo-post ako ng bagong video. Panibagong video, panibagong topic na naman ang pag-aaralan natin ngayon. Pero bago yun, magkaroon muna tayo ng exploration activity. At ang title, Miss Universe 2018 Catriona Gray, World's Living Silver Lining. So alam ko na lahat sa atin ay talagang kilala si Catriona Gray. So ang ating problem, Miss Catriona Gray has a bag full of candies and she wanted to give it to the children of Tondo, Manila. So there are 4 pieces of Flop-Tops, 8 pieces of honey, 6 pieces of lollipop, 4 pieces of Milkita, and 2 pieces of chewy choco. So alam naman natin na isa sa mga advocacy ni Catriona Gray ay ang tumulong sa mga children. So again, with this problem, kailangan natin i-take note yung mga given. So there are 4 pieces of Flop-Tops, 8 na honey, 6 na lollipop, 4 na Milkita, and 2 pieces of chewy choco. So let's have the guide questions. 1. List all the possible outcomes or sample space. So we have here the word sample space. So when we say sample space, lahat ng posibleng outcomes in a given problem or experiment. 2. How many candies are there in all? 3. Which candy has the greatest chance to be selected by the child? And 4. How about the least chance to be selected? Okay, let's start with the first guide question. List all the possible outcomes or sample space. So, ang given natin ay candy. So, gagamit tayo dito. So, ang ginamit ko dito ay yung beginning letters ng bawat candies to represent that given candy. Halimbawa, flat top. So, there are 4 flat tops. So, therefore, FT1, FT2, FT3, and FT4. So, yun yung 4 na flat tops. For honey, so there are 8. So, H1, H2, H3, H4, hanggang H8. Lollipop, there are 6. So, L1, L2, hanggang L6. So, sa Milkita naman, M1, M2, hanggang M4 because there are 4 Milkita. And then, chewy choco, there are 2. So, CC1 and CC2. So, etong lahat ay ang ating possible outcomes or sample space. Okay, next. How many candies are there in all? So, i-add lang natin yung bawat candies. So, therefore, there are 24 candies in all. Again, i-add lang lahat ng candies. So, there are 24. Which candy has the greatest chance to be selected by the child? So, among the candies, honey has the greatest chance to be selected by the child. So, paano natin malaman yung greatest chance na masaselect ng child kung alin yung pinaka madami? And that is the honey. So for number 4, how about the least chance to be selected? So among the candies, chewy choco has the least chance to be selected by the child. So kabaliktaran naman, kung ano yung pinakamaunti, ito naman yung least chance to be selected by the child. And our topic for today is all about probability of an event. So what is probability of an event? In a sample space of equally likely outcomes, the probability of an event denoted as P of E. So ang basa doon ay P of E is computed on the basis of favorable outcomes and the number of possible outcomes. When we say event, it is any subset of the sample space. So therefore, it is given by the formula P of E, or the probability of an event, is the number of favorable outcomes over the number of possible outcomes, or N of E, over n of s. So, napakadali lang. Ito yung gagamitin nating formula para makuha ang probability ng given event. And take note, there are different experiment na ma-encounter natin when in terms of getting the probability of an event. Okay? So, pwedeng rolling a die, standard deck of cards, spinner, etc. So, let's have the first example. So, etong given, eto yung kanina sa exploration activity natin. So, there is a bag full of candies. So, there are 4 pieces of flat top, 8 pieces of honey, 6 pieces of lollipop, 4 pieces of milkita, and 2 pieces of chewy choco. The question is, what is the probability that a child will select? Again, the question is, what is the probability that a child will select? Letter A, flat tops. Solution, there are 4 pieces of flat tops in the bag. So, therefore, 4 yung masaselect nating flat tops. So, that will be our favorable outcomes over the total number of candies, and there are 24. So, that is 4 over 24, lowest term, 1, 6. The probability of selecting flat tops is 1 over 6. So, as easy as that. Okay, next. So, how about what is the probability of selecting honey? So, there are 8 pieces of honey in the bag. So, that is 8 favorable outcomes over 24 possible outcomes. That is 8 over 24. Lowest term is 1/3. How about lollipop? So, there are 6 over 24. Lowest term is 1/4. So, probability of selecting lollipop is 1/4. How about milkita? So, there are 4 milkita. So, that is 4 over 24. And then, lowest term is 1/6. So, therefore, the probability of selecting milkita is 1 over 6. Last, how about chewy choco? So, there are 2 pieces of chewy choco. That is 2 over 24. Lowest term is 1 over 12. So, therefore, nakuha natin yung probability ng bawat event, ng bawat candies sa loob ng bag. Again, yung bilang ng candy over the total number of candies. So, let's have example 2. This time, ang ating experiment ay rolling a die. So, what is the probability of getting? So, ilan ang ating possible outcomes? So, there are 6. Ang ating sample space is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because we are pertaining to a fair die. So, alam natin ang fair die ay cube at meron siyang 6 spaces. Ang mga sample space ay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ito yung ating mga event. So, what is the probability of getting a number 4? B, an odd number, and letter C, a number less than 3. So, ito yung kukuhanin natin yung probability. Again, our experiment is a fair die will be rolled. Letter A number 4. Ilan ba ang number 4 sa die? So, therefore, there is only 1. So, 1 favorable outcome over 6 possible outcomes. That is 1 over 6. So, the probability of getting a number 4 is 1 over 6. Okay, how about getting an odd number? So, ano na ba yung mga odd number sa numbers 1 to 6? So, 1, 3, and 5. So, how many? So, there are 3. So, 3 odd numbers, that is 3 favorable outcomes over 6. 3 over 6, lowest term is 1/2. So, the probability of getting an odd number is 1/2. Nako, yon 3 odd numbers, 1, 3, and 5 sa sample space ng rolling a die. So, that's why our answer is 1/2. Okay, last. A number less than 3. Ano ba yung mga number less than 3 sa sample space ng rolling a die? So, that is 1 and 2. So, there are 2 favorable outcomes over 6. Lowest term is 1/3. So, therefore, the probability of getting a number less than 3 is 1/3. Again, yung number less than 3 ay 1 and 2. So, there are 2 over 6 or 1/3. So that concludes our lesson about probability of an event. As what I've told you, there are different experiments that you will encounter. You can reflect with this statement. What statements can you make about yourself that is possible and impossible? And then after that, you will be having your activity to answer just only a 5-item multiple choice question. So have fun answering. For your activity, so you need to choose the letter of the correct answer. The problem is a circle is divided into 10 equal parts to form a spinner. So another experiment is spinning a spinner. It is numbered and colored as shown on the next slide. Find the probability that when the spinner span stops at. So ito yung ating spinner. Kaya kung mapapansin natin, it is numbered from 1 to 10. And then meron siyang colors, which are the blue, red, white, and yellow. So, pwede nyo munang kopyahin yung spinner para masagutan nyo yung next slide, which is yun yung mga events na hahanapin nyo ang probability. So our answers are number 1, C number 2A, number 3, C number 4, C number 5A. So that's all for our video for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and share it with your friends and classmates. See you on my next video tutorial. God bless us all.